According to MacRumors.com, students pursuing a higher education prefer to use Macs instead of PCs, according to new data from the Apple device management company JAMF. 71% of the students surveyed said they would either use a Mac or prefer to use a Mac if costs were not a consideration. I'm going to provide for you some of the main reasons on why you should buy a Mac instead of any other competing computer. I have used many computers and devices throughout my life and have always found that the Apple ones are by far the best. I always prefer using a Mac whenever doing my schoolwork or for my personal enjoyment, such as playing games or watching movies. This topic is important to you because you're in the stage of life where you may need to buy a computer for college or for other reasons, and I'm confident that buying a Mac will be your best choice. I'm going to show you why you should buy a Mac instead of any of the other competing computers because that has a better operating system, better functions, and a better design. First, I'm going to show you how the Mac's operating system, or OS, is better and far more advanced than that of its competition. One of the reasons its OS is so much better is because it has much better security. Apple has always been known for having better security and resistance to hacking than Microsoft and other companies like that. According to PCMag.com, Windows PCs have fallen prey to far more malware than Apple Macs in the recent past, including ransomware, spyware, botnets, and good old-fashioned viruses. The large amounts of computers and products that Windows runs on allows for many viruses to infiltrate its system, while Mac OS is limited to only a small amount of products and has stronger resistance to these viruses. Another thing that makes Mac OS better than the competing systems is that it is simple to use and easy to work with. Business Insider says Apple Mac OS, the operating system formerly known as Apple OS X, offers a comparatively clean and simple experience. Windows is very clustered and is full of apps that are not wanted or needed by the user, called bloatware. Mac is simple and clean, having only the needed apps that the users will want and not clustering up the desktop with unwanted content. Another good thing is that if you want to, you can download and run Windows on Mac computers, while Mac OS is not available on any non-Apple products. Mac also works well with all of the other Apple devices, known collectively as the Apple ecosystem. Devices such as your iPad, iPhone, Apple Watch, and Apple Home are all synchronized and work very well together and with the Mac. Aspects of the ecosystem that are very beneficial to people are iMessage, iCloud, and AirDrop. Nothing that Windows has made has ever come close to the communication ability of iMessage or to the backing up and sharing and storing data abilities of iCloud. Next, I'm going to show you why the features of the Mac are much better than the features available on any of its competition. One feature of Mac that is beneficial and important to the user is easily backing up your data and files using Time Machine. Time Machine easily backs up your data often and requires barely any work from the user. This is important because if your files were not backed up or stored and something really bad happened to your computer, you can lose all of your important data forever and not be able to get it back. Another useful feature on the Mac is its finger gestures. You can use different fingers and different gestures to accomplish many different tasks. Express.co says Mac users can swipe between full-screen apps, scroll, launch mission control, pinch to zoom, and rotate photos using 2 fingers in a circular motion on trackpad. These are only some of the gestures that you are able to accomplish by using finger gestures on the Mac. There are also several other cool features available on the Mac that I'll show. One is that updates are a lot quicker and more easy to do than on the Windows computers. Also, new versions of Mac OS are always free and available to use on any compatible device, while new Windows systems can cost well over $100 if you're still using one of the old Windows, such as Windows 7, 8, or 8.1. The final feature I'll discuss of the Mac is the Quick Look. Quick Look allows you to quickly preview any content of a file on your Mac without even opening it. Finally, I'll talk about how the design of the Mac computer is superior to any of its competition. First, I'll talk about the MacBook. The design of the MacBook is superior in comparison to that of its main competitors. This is the MacBook. As you can see, it has a very sleek and slim design and is lightweight and easy to carry. This is great because it makes it easy for you to carry around in your hands or your backpack while on school, your college campus, or your workplace. According to digitaltrends.com, the MacBook Pro has long been a trendsetter in the laptop space, helping to redefine what a premium laptop looks and feels like. The main competitor of MacBook, the Microsoft Surface Pro, has had issues in its design brought up for years because of its very slight upgrading design for each new model and its outdated look and feel. People prefer the MacBook because it feels good and to use and looks higher end compared to the other laptops. The Mac mousepad is also better than the mousepads on any of the Windows computers. It feels very good to use, which is a very important aspect if you're ever trying to get a lot of work done. While the Microsoft Windows mousepads can often feel outdated and even uncomfortable. The mousepad is very touch sensitive, it works right, and is nearly reliable all the time. The mousepads of competitors can be unreliable and even not work at times. In conclusion, I showed you why you should buy a Mac because it has better operating systems, better features, and a better design than all of its competition. Now that you've seen why the Mac is a superior computer, do yourself a big favor and go out and buy one that will assist you in your high school, college, and working years and be with you for a long time.